You had to open the door. I love the way those glasses look.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's the new one. That's the new series. I never seen that one.
Who said? You said?
I
Or
never
they
seen
said?
that one before.
Let's see. Put it on the remote. Check.
I did.
Oh, he have a new haircut. I think his haircut.
Me too. So what are we doing tomorrow?
We have to wake up early. We're gonna do laundry and running some errands.
That's right.
And we're gonna puppy
Cut.
live.
Hi YouTube, it's Destiny.
Lena.
It's Stu Fem with another video. It's been a long time since we didn't see Miss Lena in a video.
That's not true.
They saw you last night. That's a long time.
How long?
A whole day.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so today we are going to talk about how technology affects relationships.
I look crazy. I don't care.
She's crazy and she know it.
You better do my arroz con leche. Let's do this.
Okay. How do I think technology affect relationship? If you see the introduction, that's how technology affect relationship. Because instead of Lena be paying attention to me, she was on her phone. And then instead of me paying attention to her, I was on my phone and my computer. So I was watching YouTube, and then I also was on Instagram. So that's what we were doing. You think that's okay?
Depends. If we don't have a topic to talk and you're doing that, and I just come to the room and it's like, we can have a random conversation. Oh, hello, babe, whatever. And then you're doing something. You must be in the computer, your phone. I cannot get upset.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, this day, a lot
Unless
of
I
couples...
told you, oh,
No.
babe, I want to talk to you about something, and then you keep ignoring me, and then like, okay, wait. And then you keep in your phone or laptop. I think that there can really get in between a relationship because I come home and I want to discuss something to you that maybe happened to me or I heard or something, and like I feel like I want to share with you and you don't really pay attention to me. That really can mess up a relationship. Why? Because I can get offended.
Yeah.
I can get very upset, and from there we can start arguing.
That's right,
It
but that's what I'm
depends,
saying.
how you use your technology at the moment, at the place, and at the time.
Okay. Also, I believe that if we haven't seen each other the whole day, for example, when I'm working, that's Raylan bothering. He's here being annoying.
She started it.
Who started it?
Her, she put her feet on my phone.
Both of you are so annoying.
That's not true. Continue.
You see? Yes. What was I saying?
Look, I'm glad you guys do that. You see how I did make my point? You see how... And she said I'm not concentrated. She said I'm not concentrated.
Well,
I
you
was
know,
not ready for the video. You see all my responses. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You
Boom,
heard
boom,
me.
boom.
And you are going to agree with me. And I would like to see a response. So how dare you going to ask me what I was saying?
Because I forgot. I constantly forgot. Anyway, I got it back. Okay. So
You're going to a doctor this Saturday.
let's say that,
I'm done. She need memory power, darling.
let's say I remember what is convenient to me.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, what's important, I do.
You should
Anyway.
remember everything, my friend. Everything.
Anyway, back to the topic.
Oh, hallelujah.
For example, when we spend all day, stop it. When we spend all day without seeing each other, she's working, I'm working. Usually I come home, me and Rena come home around 3:30. But she comes home around 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
I don't have a time.
She takes more time to get home. If by the time she comes home, see, I got all the time, right? And then by the time she comes home, I usually like to have her stuff ready so she don't do anything. Like I try to clean and do what I have to do so I can dedicate time so we can talk and all of that, and that's how it happened. But some couples, they don't do that. Some couples, they don't even have conversations like that. Some couples, they're on the phone all the time, watching social media and doing that and not dedicating time to the partner. So I believe that's when we get technology wrong. That's when we misuse technology.
I see that wrong as well when you're in the restaurant. You know, when you going, if you want to take a picture of your food, whatever, because everyone does that.
Yeah.
Whoever tell me, oh, I don't do that. Well, really?
Yeah,
really?
we do it all the time.
You're different, really, for you to belong to this earth. So anyway, because that's everyone do. That's the trend.
Maryland is crazy.
Taking a picture of their food, whatever restaurant they are, is normal. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But I believe that, you know, when your food arrive and you took a picture, everything, it's about you and that person. You and your partner, you and your friend, you and your other, you know.
But exactly, that's why I said, you know, that's why we misuse technology, because we tend to go to a restaurant and unfortunately, you do not have a conversation, you know.
these days, no.
The conversation, and I put a quote yesterday on my Instagram, and he said, technology has been you closer. Like, for example, I have a lot of families in Spain. I have a lot of families in other countries, you know, Colombia, Mexico, Dominican Republic, you know, Puerto Rico, all of that. And we are closer because technology. We're able to see each other because of technology, and I'm grateful for that, right? But technology has also miscommunicate race, human race in general, because we go to a restaurant and instead of we having a conversation within us, everybody's on their phone. Everybody's either checking social media, posting something, looking at something, except having a conversation. So what's the point? What's the point of just getting together and spending that time and all of that? So usually for my kids, I usually, when they're eating, I usually say no phone allowed, because I want them to take that time to actually reconnect with people, reconnect with me or whatever we're doing, or with between them. You know, spending time like that, I believe, is very important.
I agree. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I agree, cause that's the time you get to bond with your family, your loved ones, even with a friend that you don't see for a long time. You just want to hear out what's so in her life, what's going on. Maybe she want to share things with you that she can be open to whatever situation she's going through.
Yeah.
So I believe people in these days should have more common sense and be more bounding with one another, showing they love, they support no matter what. If that is your partner, your friend, you know, or coworker, it doesn't matter. At least you know you get to know more that people instead of looking in the page on Instagram, liking pictures or not liking pictures, just hating in people's
On
you
the
know
low.
in people's media and stuff like that. I really don't have fucking time to be watching nobody live. You know, that's why in my Instagram I really barely you know follow
She
regular
doesn't
people.
like it.
I really don't have time to be, you know, watching people's life, what they doing. Really don't concern me. I don't have the time. I work very hard for me and my family. So I'm just wanting with that say that focus on you, share love, give love, have the time, the minute to talk about the one on one person, because life is very short, and then when it's time to fly from this earth, you're gonna miss that.
Especially because you don't spend, I mean, life is already hard, you know, especially in New York or US in general. Life is going really fast, and the time that we get up early in the morning, we leave to work, and then we come home, and then we have chores to do at home. So we don't have time to share and spend with our family. So that little time, that spare time that we try to fit in, let's try to make something out of it. Let's try to sit down and talk. You know, usually at night we sit down, we lay down in bed and we talk about whatever plans we have, whatever we're doing the next day, or whatever we want to do and over the weekend, or any plans that we have in the future, you know, something that happens today, or she needs an advice, or I need an advice, or she needs help with something, or I need help with something. Just try to get that time for that person, because trust me, that makes a huge difference in a relationship. Having that time for each other, having that time where you spare time with each other, you know, even if you had kids, you need to find that time to spend alone and just devote, you know, that time completely to that person, away from technology. Like, put your phones away for at least an hour and talk to people. Talk to that person, you know, and you're gonna see the difference. We attach to our phones, unfortunately.
That's bad.
Unfortunately, when we leave our house and we left our phone, we feel naked. And that's
I go
everybody.
crazy.
You know, everybody does that. But if we put an effort and we can learn, I'm pretty sure your relationship will be better. Because like I said in my other videos, communication is the key. If you don't communicate what's wrong with your relationship, what's wrong in your relationship, nobody can do that. You're the only person who can tell that other person, this is not working because this and this and this. But if you don't speak and you don't talk, so what are you dancing?
Came with him.
Yo, look what he's doing. Look at this. I can't with him. You see? This is what we go through, and this is why we also need time away from him.
We live in the same house, so you can't have that.
Can you finish for
He's
this?
too
Looney
much.
Tune can go to his
He's
room.
too much. He wants to be in all the video. He wants to see everything we're doing. That's what he's doing. Unfortunately.
Now they look twin. Look at their hair.
Ah, yeah. Come on, Raylan. Look. Shake it, Raylan. Shake it.
I can't with him. I can't for real.
My hair.
Anyway, back to the topic. So yes, it's just a short video, just tips of technology today and relationship. We are gonna do probably on Friday. We're gonna do a Q&A. Or drop your questions. Ask us anything that you want to know from us about jobs, you know, stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people have been asking for us to do a Q&A.
About me.
But
too.
I have a lot of questions on my Instagram and my Facebook that I already have.
Ask me
Drop it
questions
here.
too.
Ask questions for Raylan. So we can
What
do
you
this
gonna
video.
answer,
So,
What question you want them to ask you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You see?
Lord have mercy.
So anyway, it's been a pleasure. Close the video.
God bless. See you next time. Bye bye. Do my arroz con leche. Now you have to do arroz
She's
con leche.
abusing me.
Yeah, the
See?
pure baby.
These are the things that you don't see on the video.
Yeah. mhm.
'Cause she's abusing
Now
me.
let's see it to make your facial. Arroz con leche.
Look at this.
I can't. I can't.
I'm stronger than both of them. I'm stronger than both of them.
Yeah, I gotta